You gave some directives. You gave some, either
Speaker,
he mentions or he withdraws.
Yes. The general reference.
No, Mr. Speaker,
Please.
I think my majority leader actually misconstrued what I said. I never said any of them got it wrong, but I said each of them gave a different answer. Mr. Speaker, I think when we have free time, I want us to conduct this exercise out of extempore and call them one by one and ask them. Some of them know I asked them. But Mr. Speaker, when it comes to data collection, you want to talk about ethics and integrity of your data collected. Unless your respondent allow you to mention their name, I would have mentioned their names. This you understand? I never said you got it wrong. But each of them, Mr. Speaker, I am in an August house. Each of them gave a different answer. So I was like, wow. Mr. Speaker, I'll continue. I'll ignore it for now. But I want to come in.
Honorable member, let me get it right. Now, he says that what he earlier on submitted was that each of the 31 gave a different answer. That was what he stated.
Mr. Speaker, our issue is that he said he conducted research and interviewed 31 members of this side. And I'm saying that he asked, and you directed that he should mention them or withdraw. That is my position on the matter. Mr. Speaker,
No.
On the contrary, for 2 weeks now, his side has been insisting that they don't have clarity on what 24-hour economy means. And so I went to the Flagstaff House and Jubilee House, the Flagstaff House, and convinced Guzitano to come here and present to us the meaning and the policy components of the 24-hour economy. And so this weekend, we managed to educate them on the 24-hour economy. We did that. And Mr. Speaker, the presentation was excellent and unusual of them. They had no questions to ask. They had no question to ask. For once, I was impressed. Unusual. They understood everything. And then it was only this side that was asking questions. They understood everything.
Yes. So his submission had not in any way cast any aspersions or doubt or anything against your side. It's just that you wanted the names of the people he interviewed. Is that the case? Yes, Majority Chief Whip.
Speaker, the essence of what he said was to the effect that 21 of our members, 31 of our members gave differing meaning to a policy, and the position of my majority leader is that we want the names of our members who gave him 31 different meanings to the policy of 24 hours. And Mr. Speaker, instead of doing that, he's gotten up and he's on a different tangent. That was not your directive. Your directive was that the position taken by the majority leader has been upheld. So give us the names of the NDC members, 31, who after campaigning for 1 year with 24-hour policy will tell you, sticker, the honorable member for Isiaesu, different meanings. And this is a house of records. So please, can you be a bit patient so we do this properly? If we cannot, this is a house of records. If he cannot mention the names, he could humbly tell Mr. Speaker that, Mr. Speaker, I may not be able to give the names as you have directed, and therefore I withdraw that component of my submission as if it was never said, but I want to make progress. But if you insist that that should form part of the record, then Speaker's directive has to be obeyed. I think that is where we are, with all due respect, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, please.
Mr. Speaker, the majority chief whip, she understands that when the member, you ask for clarity, he said he did a research. Mr. Speaker, since when are we going to tell researchers to give us their respondents in their research work? Mr. Speaker, if he said he conducted a research, so that means that he has respondents. So how can we compel him to mention the names? And he never said. So, Mr. Speaker, I think that you should rule them out and let the member continue, rather than the ministers and other agency heads come here to give us present papers to us out of research findings and other things. We've never asked of who their respondents are. So this is a research work, and I don't think it is proper to tell him to disclose his respondents. So else it will hinder the work that he is doing, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, I'm sure you know how research is conducted. It's not the same methodology or the thing that you use. And I know Dr. Stephen Amoah very well, and he can answer this question. So please, let's listen to him. Yes, the 31 names, are you prepared to submit them to the information of the House? That is the request from the majority leader.
Mr. Speaker, I think one way or the other, first, before I answer, I want them to understand that I conducted that research not in mala fide. They should understand. I did that bona fide. They should understand. So, for the good of our country, I wanted to understand. Then I'm coming to your question. Mr. Speaker.
No, but you have raised the issue of good faith.
Yes.
Yes, but nobody has raised that issue of good faith. So now you go to the main thing.
Because they are taking prejudicial position. They think I have bad intention. No, I was doing to support them. But Mr. Speaker, coming back to their question.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, most of my brothers here, they've done research before, or researches before. If you conduct primary research, first thing is whether your respondent is ready to own up what he said or not. So that confidentiality is a critical definitional element of any professional research.
Honorable member, you didn't tell us the type of research you conducted.
No, I said
you said
I
you did
collected
research.
primary data.
Now you are talking about primary data.
No, I said it. Mr. Speaker, no, we can check. Mr. Speaker, we can replay. I won't lie to you. And
you
it was
see,
oral. It was oral.
Honorable member, have you heard the word he has used? You heard him.
No, I said
I shall return.
Mr. I will not lie.
I shall return. You have returned. So have you heard him?
Mr. Speaker, I'm sure in your guidance, you told us that it's unparliamentary, but it will be difficult for you to implement it. That was what you said. So let's all be guided by that. Although it's unparliamentary, it's difficult for everybody to enforce it.
But you authorized the majority leader to speak for and on your behalf, which he did, that none of you should use the word. Now he has used it. What should I do to him?
Mr. Speaker, the only thing I will ask
I should forgive him.
You are
Honorable Amoah Nkrumah, are you saying I should forgive him? But you should not use the word lie. So
Mr.
kindly
Speaker,
withdraw
I think
and let's
you should
proceed.
just ask him to withdraw.
Please, kindly withdraw and then we proceed.
So, with your guidance, the word lie, I withdraw. Mr. Speaker, can I have the opportunity
Now,
to continue my debate?
you want to inform us that you conducted the research under confidentiality.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Yes,
And
so
was
do
thorough.
so and let's proceed.
Yes, sir. Mr. Speaker, I think I said that initially. I talked about confidentiality and ethics. So thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity to continue my debate. Thank you.
3 more minutes.
Yes, sir. Mr. Speaker, I think today